Let's see,
big.
Wait, hold on now.
It's huge.
You gonna find a place to put in that big old office you just moved into?
Yeah, I got a place for it.
Hi, Tanisha.
Hi, Jerome.
Let's talk about double the time off, because you, I call you a workaholic as a compliment. So how does it feel to actually take time off?
I felt like I was a workaholic because I needed to be. So, I don't think it was by choice, it was more by necessity. And it was because, that's my baby. And I felt like I just needed to be there to grow my baby. But I did learn that you put people in place. You teach them what to do. You train them how they need to be trained. And you trust that they're going to do the right thing. And if they don't do the right thing, it's not normally the end of the world. So I just had to learn to let go a little bit.
Mm-hmm. One day you texted me, I think you were running payroll. You said, look at this, I got big girl problems. Your payroll grew.
Yeah. Payroll could be scary sometimes. And Jerome's like, but look how much you made.
I said, let me have what you made.
Yeah, so it can be scary to me still to think, because there are families who are depending on eating, and back when it was just me, I would reinvest everything. And I would do what I felt was important. But now I have to have all these new things in place. And if workers' comp comes down and says, we've audited you and now it's $5,000 more this month, to have your people covered, I gotta have them covered and then have all the pay in place to pay everybody. So yeah, it gets a little scary as it trends upward. But to Jerome's point, it is in proportion to how much revenue the business is doing. And I just have to keep that in mind. And also net profit, Jeremy started to touch on this a little bit. So the business is doing better, my profit is better, my salary is better. So of course, payroll is gonna go up in the process,
So last thing, because everybody didn't get to experience it, let's talk about this office transition. So how big was your old office?
It was tiny. I sent Jerome a picture one time because he was, were you kind of like fighting me at first?
I was fighting you.
He's like, it's only, like, you don't need, because my office help is remote. He's like, you're the only one really there. And like I sent him a picture of us in a team meeting, and we were like, it was like 9 of us at a table like this size, and we were all squished in for Jerome. I said, everybody say Jerome in the picture. So yeah, we went from a very small space, and I'm very proud of the space now. I have work to do there, but it's large and it's comfortable. And I was able to have some guests over, and we popped popcorn and did some studying, and we got a private kitchen. We have space for the team meetings now. We have space for our equipment. I'm able to take us out of some of the storages that I had. So it's been a great transition, and I'm happy I did it.
Woo! You are today?
I'm happy I did it. So I think when I'm scared of things, he equates that to not being happy. I do still, Billy was talking about, mentality. We can't help the way we were raised and some of the things that we were taught growing up. So it still frightens me a little bit to have larger expenses, but I'm happy. I'm happy that I have the space and no turning back.
No turning back. You were scared. How did you give yourself permission to actually move? because it was, I want this, and then the lease showed up on your desk, and you're like, I don't know if I want this.
So at first I was fighting with Jerome, I'm like, approve it, approve it. We were kind of going back and forth, and then when it became real, and the universe opens up for you to do the things that you want to do. James, when you talked about, the day that you were leaving, it just, I don't know what it is about the way it works out. So as soon as I started to feel like, this should be real, everything fell in place for it to be real. I have a really good space on Battleground Avenue. Those of you who are from here know, it's one of the busiest streets, and it's a really good space. So my fear, I just have to sometimes not listen to my fears and remember that those are old Tanisha fears, and they don't serve me.
And if you looked at percentage of revenue when you got the old space, and you looked at what this lease would be as a percentage of your revenue, and wow.
The numbers were, we are way better now. The percentage actually was lower now than it was before because of the way that the revenue has improved.
Wow.
So we're not going to be hurting to do it, but it just still felt like a big move because the rent was triple what we were paying before, so.
Congratulations, Tanisha.
Thank you. Thank you for this award.
Tanisha, sing.
Does this company have an HR department?
We're not employees, right?
Oh, okay.
We're not employees.
Can I just say one thing? This thing is heavy. I'm glad Lawrence took me to the gym yesterday. Thank you. Now I can carry it.
So it's been a long day, so I'm going to ask for permission to do my presentation. If you guys are up for it, if you have to go, I understand, but I have some stuff I want to share. I've come to some real realizations, pretty sobering ones over the past couple of months, and I want to share it and get feedback and see if I can help somebody, because I've spent a lot of money to figure some of this stuff out. So I won't be upset if you get up and walk out. You gotta go. But if you're gonna stay, buckle up, because I think I got some fire.
Can we have 5 minutes?
Absolutely. 5 minutes.
It won't be right. I might be leaking.